How you doing? This video is going to be for my people that like story times. So if you don't like story times and you don't think that I'm a good story time teller,
leave.
But if you end up sticking around, I'll reply back to all my comments. If you comment anything, I'll reply back to you. Leave a like, share with your cousin, your ex-girlfriend, your Uncle Randy, whoever. All right, to go ahead and kick into it. I'm going to tell a story about one night whenever I went to a party in the middle of Fred, Texas at my friend Kevin's house and ended up getting shot at, stuck in an ant bed, ate up with ants, and then had to walk back to the party basically half naked. I say half naked. Only thing I had on was underwear, and they were barely on because my ass was ate up with ant bites. Bro, my butt cheeks look like I got shot with a pellet gun.
Like one that shoots a whole lot of bullets.
All right, here we go. One take Randy. Let's get into it. 2017, I'm at a party in high school having a good time. It's the weekend, school's out. Let's turn up, dude.
Looking over West Virginia, smoking spirits on the roof.
You get the point. Well, you know, you got your people over here smoking a little something, smoking a little bit of that tacky. Got your people over here sipping on a little something, getting straight hammered, fucked up like a football bat, or like my dad likes to say, fucked up like a soup sandwich. Now me, was I drinking? I don't remember. If I don't remember, that probably means I was drinking. I'm sober now. I used to drink a lot, or at least I started drinking a lot, and then my life started to go downhill and it allowed me to hurt people, so I don't do that anymore. Be a good role model. But I'm outside, chilling under the carport, got some girls over here, they're hanging out, playing games, they're playing beer pong, doing their thing, got your stoners on one side, they're smoking it up, talking about UFOs, life, and the solar system. Well, I'm out in the back, I was a freshman in high school, I'm out chilling with the seniors and the kids that already graduated. Yeah, I'm from the country, we got those kind of parties. Bro, what is Derek doing here? He graduated like 5 years ago. Hey, bro, don't hate. Party don't stop, man. Dude, you're like 27. What, you never seen Dazed and Confused with Matthew McConaughey? That's what I love about these high school girls, man. I get older, they stay the same age. You need to leave. You're giving me Epstein vibes. Then it makes me look bad to be all like, yeah, I was back there hanging out with those guys. So, truth be told, I wasn't hanging out with those guys. I was just hanging out in the back near those guys. I was talking to my buddy, Drew. Drew was just a little bit older than us, and I got to hang out with him because he thought I was funny. And plus, Drew was 21, so Drew was buying my beer at the county line. That's it. If you're from our area, the Fred Park and Go, where everybody parks their cars to carpool, I was going there to get my beer. Don't worry, I'm sure statute of limitations already ran out. But as I was saying, I'm hanging out in the back, minding my business. My buddy Dylan comes outside, so I'm like, what's up, big dog? I didn't know you was here. So the kind of relationship me and Dylan have is like, we have a similar bond where we kind of think the same and we like to have our own space. And like if we got together, we could just disappear and hang out like by ourselves. Like if we were in a big crowd and there's a lot of people, we can dip off, hang out, and talk about like the most real shit you would ever think about. Dylan been through a lot in his life. I've been through a lot. And if we got like together by ourselves, we would have some like really heartfelt conversations. Hope everybody finds a friend like that. Those are really good friends to have. But me and Dylan are hanging out. Cody's there, my buddy Cody. His last name, I'm not going to say his last name on YouTube. All I'm going to say is we nicknamed him Hooch from a show with Tom Hanks. So we're hanging out. We're about ready to get out of this party. We didn't want to like leave and like go back home or nothing. We just wanted to go walk. So we're like, shoot, let's go walk down the dirt road. We got a baseball field. The Fred Baseball Park is like right around the corner. So let's just walk there and back. So we run in. We're at my buddy Kevin's party, and we tell his mom like, hey, we're gonna go walk. We'll be back. So we didn't like die or nothing. We're just going right down the road. So we start taking off, minding our own business, come out, hit the driveway, hit the corner, go walk around the straightaway, which is where the park is. And the first house we pass is this trailer. Now, I ain't never been around this part of Fred at night, so I didn't know nothing about this place. Dylan grew up in Fred. Well, apparently what we found out is old dude who lives in the trailer is an alcoholic. That's all he does is drink whiskey all day long, apparently. So we're walking down the road and this dude's dogs start barking. Just about everybody in the country got dogs. They're your first line of defense to whatever happens. So we hear these pit bulls barking, going nuts, and we're like, well, I mean, we're fine. They're on a chain. Like, they weren't free in the yard, so they're just barking at us. And I'm like, I get it. We're walking in front of their house down the road. Of course they're going to bark. They're doing their job. Now, any average person, especially in the country, whenever you hear your dogs barking, and especially if you live out in the middle of nowhere, you're going to pop your head out the door and be like, what's going on out there? Perfectly fine. That's normal. We would all do the same thing. Well, you would do the same thing if you were normal. If you're a raging alcoholic that your ex-wife left you and you're all alone and that's all you do is drink all day, you're not going to do that because you don't have normal responses. Normal responses are for normal individuals. This man was not a normal individual. We are on foot passing this man's house. He pops outside. We make contact. We see him. He sees us. I have always been the talkative one in the friend group. Whenever shit goes down, whenever we're in a bind, whenever things are getting sticky, Everyone that I'm friends with knows that I am always the one to speak. I'm good at speaking under pressure. I have always been that way. Anytime we get in a bind and somebody's like, yo, hey, bro, we in a pickle, dog. Everybody looks at me and I'm like, y'all shut the fuck up. I'm going to get us out of this. Hold on. So me being me, 16 years old, I'm like, hey, we're just walking by. We ain't doing nothing. We're walking down to the baseball park. Does he respond like, oh, hey, y'all be easy, boys. Have a good time? No, far from it, dog. This dude reaches inside his door, standing from his porch, pulls out a shotgun, and it's like, what the fuck are y'all doing? So we hear him scream, hey, obviously, because we're not very far from each other. And then I seen him reach in and grab a gun, which was enough for me to grab Dylan and be like, dude, we gotta go. Bro, you can play that tough guy shit all you want to. You see a drunk redneck grab a shotgun and you don't run, you probably want to die. That's probably on your bucket list, is dying. Not mine. I want to live to see 18. Hell, I wasn't even driving myself yet. Within maybe 3 seconds of him reaching in the doorway and pulling out the shotgun, he shoots at us. Bro, we are hauling ass. We're like, dude, we're gonna fucking die right now. It ain't nothing but a narrow dirt road. We're in the middle of bumfuck Egypt. Keep in mind, there is no cell phone service. There is barely any houses. And if you scream at the top of your lungs, you know who's going to hear you? Maybe a bird. If a bird's sitting in a tree, as a human, hell no. Bro, we are running, hauling our ass off on a hope and a prayer. Bro, I'm talking to God all the way down the road. And it seemed like the road was 50 million miles long. If you could see what I look like, this would probably be it.
Lord, I know I sinned. I know I've been saying a lot of cuss words and disrespecting my mama, but please don't let me die on this dirt road in Fred, Texas.
It's safe to say I was kind of scared. I was so scared I pooped a little bit. But just to paint this picture for you, on the side of this road, it's narrow as hell, and you got nothing but like, I'm not going to say chicken wire, but barbed wire running down the road. So you got like this little cheap, like wooden fence type deal, and it's not literally a wooden fence. It's like a wooden post, like from a tree, like little tree, and it's got barbed wire that runs through it. This man gets in his truck, like within minutes. Like he must have had the keys in his pocket or already in the truck. There was no hesitation time, no time to think, no like shooting your warning shot and letting that be it and going, they definitely ain't coming back. I just shot at him. No, that's not what this man did. He jumps in his truck with the gun and throws his dogs in the truck. This man is gonna hunt us down. He was literally determined to kill 3 underage boys. There is nothing more scary than a drunk man that has nothing to live for. And we didn't even do nothing, bro. We were walking down the road. I almost died at 16 for walking down a dirt road at night. But back to the story. I remember the fear that we had in our minds that night. All that tough guy shit, gone. Gone. Nowhere to be found. No gangsters in sight. We were like some damn Teletubbies, dude. And in case you ain't never ran in cowboy boots, try it. Yeah, see how effective you are. Speedy Gonzalez, my ass. Coyote Roadrunner, no more. Bro, there was nowhere to go. It's me, Dylan, Cody, hauling ass. I remember looking at them as we're running and being like, dude, he just got in his truck. And me and Dylan are like, holy shit, he's getting in his truck. We look back and we can't see him because his headlights ain't aimed down the road yet. So he can't see us, but we can see him pulling out, and he has to pull out in reverse out of his narrow ass driveway. So we had to jump over this barbed wire to land in the woods. So of course, bro, I get straight butchered. You want to talk about sliced up, bleeding, just absolutely nasty? I probably got tetanus and just never knew. But we jump the fence, I get cut up, we land in the grass, there's barbed wire, there's briar patches. We landed in the middle of Mother Nature's gut. I might as well went swimming in a pool of razor blades. But we land, Cody's wearing a white t-shirt because Cody was like a little gangster kid. Even in the country, I got my gangster homies. But Dylan lays on top of Cody so the lights don't reflect off his shirt, because we're like, dude, you're going to be a billboard in the middle of these woods. So I'm not but 5 feet from him, and I'm like, well, I landed on dirt, so I'm pretty soft over here. There's no briar patches right here. And yeah, I landed on dirt. This dirt just specifically had 997 fire ants in it. So this guy's coming down the road looking for us. He's cruising by, got his window down, dogs are barking. Terrifying, dude, terrifying. We're all looking at each other like, dude, we might die. Like, if this guy stops, we got to just run through this briar patch. The whole time we're sitting there, like, freaking out, hoping this guy doesn't see us or, like, scan a light over us, I'm getting murdered by ants. Once this guy passed us and hit the corner around the road, which he still had a good way to go, but once he hit a curb, like a little corner in the woods to where he couldn't see us no more, we got up and hauled ass. Had to jump back over the barbed wire and run back home to Kevin's house. Well, like I said, I've been eaten up by ants at this point. I'm cut from the barbed wire. I am straight just flattened out, dude. So once we get probably about a half mile from Kevin's house, I'm already undressing. I'm looking at myself. I got Dylan and Cody got their phones out looking at my body, and they're like, dude, you don't look good at all.
So I'm about half naked.
I literally have nothing on but underwear. I remember they were red underwear. Well, we get up to the house, finally back to the driveway, and we are just fed up with life at this point. Like, we left happy, like, hey man, we're gonna dip out of here, we'll be right back. Coming back in was a completely different attitude. We looked like we've been to hell and back, probably because we did. But dude, you can see once, like, people seen us coming up the driveway, we just had that look like, don't even fucking look at me. But I specifically remember coming in the driveway, I'm in my underwear, some girls are leaving the party, they're getting in a Jeep, and there's a girl named Megan there. What's up, Megan? I went to school with her. She was in 2 of my classes, and we were in the same grade. I remember her looking at me and being like, Colby, why are you naked? Why are you naked? And I remember you still got your people up under the carport. They're smoking weed, playing games and shit, and there's new people that popped up at the party while we were gone, so they see us coming up. I'm half naked. Cody looks pissed off. Dylan looks scared. Everybody's turning around, and somebody goes, wait, why is Colby naked? So then you see Kevin's mom come outside, and she's like, what? Why is Colby naked? Dude, I finished coming up that long-ass driveway, hit the carport, stopped, looked at everybody, dropped my clothes that were still full of dirt and ants and blood. Everybody's looking at me like... So I just broke the news. Alright, so I got a question for all you bitches. Did nobody hear the gunshot? Nobody heard it? No, we was playing co-wetzel. I heard it, but I didn't know what it was. You didn't think that maybe you should go investigate? So a gunshot at 11 p.m. is not suspicious to you. We almost died. By the way, why are you bleeding so much? Because I got in a wrestling match with a barbed wire fence. I see that. You're definitely a little more red than usual. Good assessment. Then I remember Kevin's mom being like, oh, did the neighbors shoot at y'all? Yeah, the neighbors shot at us. Oh, I wish y'all would have told me when y'all were leaving y'all were going to go that way. I would have told y'all he's a crazy alcoholic. Did you not think it's a possibility that we might go that way because it's closer? No, I didn't know. I'm going to get what's left of my clothes, and I'm going to go home and sleep for 4 days. Nobody call my phone. Also, if I get on Snapchat tomorrow and my naked ass is everywhere all over it, I'm suing everybody. Welcome to 16-year-old life of Colby. Hope y'all enjoyed. I had a lot of people be like, hey man, you're really good at story time telling and story time telling. What is this, the fucking Disney Channel? Do you think you're Woody? Do you think you're Woody? I know Woody's not Disney, but I was thinking of Toy Story, you know what I'm saying? You got a friend in me. Doo, doo, doo. But that's it. I appreciate all the new subscribers, everybody that recently popped in, all the people leaving likes, comments, and shares. Like I said, I reply back to all my comments. So share my videos, subscribe. I appreciate everybody. Thank y'all so much. I got to go to bed. I got work in the morning. I do YouTube, but I also still work 50, 60 hours a week. So love y'all.